Are you a parent whose child has just started learning to read and now want to make your child fluency in reading? Then you must watch this video till the end. Hi, this is Bala Saraswati. I'm an LD remedial coach. I've been working for children and teachers for the last 30 years. I've trained more than 30,000 teachers across the world online through my online and offline mode. And I've helped more than 300 children who are struggling to cope up with mainstream academics due to learning difficulty. So in this video, I'm going to tell you 10 tried and tested super strategies to improve fluency in reading. Strategy number 1, record the student's voice. Record the student when this child is reading aloud. Let him listen to his own voice. That will give him confidence that where is he missing out, what are the corrections the child needs to do, and the child will make more attempts instead of you as a parent correcting the child most of the time. Number 2, ask kids to use a ruler to keep on the line that he's reading instead of a finger, because children who have reading problems, generally their fingers also will shift to another line and they'll miss out the line they are reading. So keep a ruler so that the child can follow the line he's reading. Third, have them read the same thing several times. That brings in confidence. What you do as a parent or a teacher, I have seen, is once the child has finished a book, we switch to a new book. And again the child is struggling to read. Maybe not a book, maybe a paragraph. So if the child enjoys reading the same book or the same passage confidently, let him do that, because that gives him confidence and makes him feel a good reader, and then gradually shift him to the new content. Pre-teach the vocabulary. Before you start a paragraph or an article or a story, make sure all the new words are well drilled and practiced with the child, so that he is more confident when he comes across that vocabulary. Otherwise, the fluency is going to be really affected, as a child will stop making an effort to read. Number 5, drill sight words. Have a practice of reading out sight words as frequently as you can. What are sight words? Sight words are words which are not phonetically designed, like what, where, when, how, and many words which are just to be read and practiced. They may or may not be phonetically drafted. Make use of a variety of books and material. Don't stick to one book or one story book or one comic book. Bring in variety, bring in topics that encourage children, bring in books with pictures and without pictures. Bring in, especially if you are starting to read, every book should have plenty of pictures. Number 7, try different font and text sizes, because sometimes kids who are struggling to read are not able to read because of the size of the font and the style of the text. Especially for children with learning disability, they struggle a lot if the text is not, or the font is not of the kind which can appeal their eyes for reading. So do make sure that you find out what size the child is able to read comfortably. Pick up a book or the online to increase the size to the child's need. Number 8, create a stress-free environment, which is so important. If the environment is relaxed, cheerful, happy, the child make more attempts to read, and for which you need to appreciate the child on every word he reads, saying very good and excellent for every attempt he's made. It's not the number of mistakes it's important, it's the number of times he's making an effort and number of words he's able to read correctly. For example, out of the 10 words, if he's able to read 6, he needs 6 very goods than 4 than an anger or annoyance for the 4 words which he has not read. So please make sure the child has a positive environment when he makes attempts to read. Number 9, guide students to help them to establish a steady pace, for which the fluency of reading can improve when they read with familiar words and slowly introduce new words to it. So practice rereading of the same page and give a timer, have a timer, give in 1 minute how many lines can you read. And instead of asking to read fast, you give him a timeline. Once a timeline is maintained, the children do make lots of efforts to read faster. And last but not the least, number 10, introduce a typing course. What has typing to do with reading? Do you know? When children love to type, they are actually reading post typing. So there is two reading levels happening here. When the child is typing, he is typing from some content which you have given. So he or she is reading from the content, typing on the screen, and again reading to make sure what is typed is right or not. So unconsciously, the child is actually dual reading the whole content, and by typing, the spellings and the sizing of the word, that is the capital and small, all that also gets cleared. So these are the 10 strategies to help your child read fluently. And I'm sure you're going to implement this, because I have been practicing this and found great success in helping children become fluent readers. Thank you so much for listening to this video. Make sure you subscribe my channel, because I add so many videos you can watch and learn. Also, I have a course for those parents and teachers who want to learn how to help children who are struggling in reading, writing, or maths. You can join my system, learn from it, and help your own child. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.